Goldberg is pissed off at Triple H in the WWE because he feels like his farewell match was not handled correctly. He had an interview with Ariel Helwani, and he basically said that he wished he would have had at least like a 6 months notice before the match was officially announced. This match wasn't announced until 3 weeks before the match. So Goldberg doesn't like the fact that he only had 3 weeks to train for this final match against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. He also felt extremely disrespected at the fact that they cut his farewell speech. You know, as he was giving his speech, he wasn't even close to being done. It was cut off and nobody knows what he said on the mic. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell that there's a lot of resentment from Goldberg. He feels like he was treated this way because he started off being a WCW guy. He didn't start off his career in the WWE. He went from WCW to the WWE. And he also says that there's a non-disclosure agreement, and he can't fully detail all of the problems that he had with this match with Goldberg. He can't speak about it until 2 weeks. So he said in 2 weeks, he will reveal everything he was pissed off about, because there was a lot of things behind the scenes that he didn't appreciate. He talked about how he wanted certain people to show up for his match, but they couldn't show up because some people aren't on the best terms with the WWE, right? There's been a lot of people that was in the WWE and their careers pretty much didn't go how they wanted it to go. So their relationship with the WWE is pretty much non-existent. Like I said, he was pissed off at the fact that he was given the match 3 weeks notice. He only had 3 weeks to prepare for this match. And you can clearly see that Goldberg wasn't really ready for this match. He was walking with a limp. Obviously, he had some type of leg or knee injury he was dealing with. He was able to fight through it in the match. And he also says that the fact that this match between him and Goldberg was he says the fact that the match between him and Gunther was about 15 minutes long is because he wanted to prove to everybody that he can wrestle more than 5 minutes, right? That's been probably the biggest critique about Goldberg's matches recently, is that they don't go longer than 5 to 10 minutes. So he wanted to make sure that his final match was a long match. This was Goldberg's longest match since 2002. That's what he said in the interview with Ariel Helwani. So this match was about 15 minutes long. He said it felt like it was way longer than that, obviously because of Goldberg's age. And one thing I can say is Goldberg said he had a great time with Gunther. He said that this is the first time that he had a match where he actually enjoyed himself. He laughed at the fact that Gunther was hitting him with those chops. And he pretty much said it tickled him. He said the chops didn't hurt at all. And the only injury that he had from the match with Gunther is his hand. He said when he went through the barricade, his hand got swollen. He actually showed his swollen hand in the interview with Ariel. And yeah, man, this is a damn shame, man. When you have a legend like Goldberg, right, you want to make sure that you give legends like Goldberg their just due when you handle their retirement the right way. You look at John Cena, they are literally giving John Cena all of his flowers for his farewell tour, right? He's going out being champion. He's going to be champion for close to a year before he gives it out. He might lose it at SummerSlam, right? So his championship reign might be 6 months, but there's a possibility that he retains against Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam and then he ends up losing the title towards the end of the year, right? But you look at how they're treating John Cena. They're giving him the golden carpet on his way out from wrestling. And then you look at Goldberg, and it just feels like, you know, they didn't really treat Goldberg with the highest amount of respect. And I think that has a lot to do with John Cena staying with the WWE for his entire career. You know, they had this guy pass Ric Flair for the most championships of all time. And obviously, John Cena is a bigger star than Goldberg, right? He's even went on to do acting. John Cena's in movies. He's in the Peacemaker thing with DC, right? So, you know, obviously they're going to treat John Cena better than Goldberg, which I don't think is right. I think everybody should be treated fairly because whether you like Goldberg or not, he has brought a lot to the WWE. And he was dominant, man. Like, he was Braun Breaker before Braun Breaker. This guy Goldberg was just, you know, I think he went on like a 50 or 100 win streak when he first came to the WWE. Nobody could beat him. He was just destroying everybody, right? So I can't wait until these 2 weeks are over where Goldberg can get more into detail with the problems that he had with this final match against Gunther. And this confirms that Triple H is a piece of shit. I mean, if Triple H would do this to a guy like Goldberg, man, I mean, you get to really see why guys like LA Knight aren't having success in the WWE. You know, we all know that LA Knight should have won Money in the Bank. He was going to lose to Seth Rollins before Seth Rollins injured his knee, right? And Triple H picks and chooses who he treats right, man. This guy Triple H, he has shown that, you know, he has no remorse and no respect for people unless you're one of his favorites, man. You know, if he doesn't like you, he's going to treat you like shit. If he likes you, he's going to give you things that you don't deserve, like Seth Rollins winning Money in the Bank again. We all know Seth Rollins didn't deserve that, right? So, very unfortunate situation. And I'm expecting Goldberg to tear Triple H a new asshole in 2 weeks, man. After this 2 weeks non-disclosure agreement is done and Goldberg can go into full details about everything that he didn't like leading up to his retirement match against... I forgot to say this, guys. He also did not like the fact that this match took place at Saturday Night Main Event. He wanted this match to take place on a PLE, basically a pay-per-view. He wanted this to take place on a pay-per-view or a PLE. He didn't like the fact that this was on Saturday Night Main Event where you basically could just watch it on Peacock, I believe. He wanted this match to seem bigger than to just be on the Saturday Night Main Event card, man. So he also didn't like that. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. It's your boy Wavy. Stay Wavy TV. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about Goldberg being pissed off at Triple H and the WWE for cutting his speech short. Let me know what y'all think. See y'all on the next one. I'm out.